Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to OpenMoreToys. I'm James, and today on OMT we have this awesome giant Play-Doh Surprise Egg of Lightning McQueen from Disney Cars. So we did one Lightning McQueen egg before, but it was so popular that people asked me to do another one, so I went ahead and did another. And he looks really awesome, and once again, he's all made out of Play-Doh. But this is not the only thing that we're opening up today. We're going to also open the entire collection of the Funko Pop Disney Car Collection. So we have all 4 characters. So we're going to go ahead and start with Lightning McQueen here. And then we'll go ahead and open up Mater, Doc Hudson, and Ramon too. I'm super excited to check this out in person, in my hand. This looks so cool. It's way different than the other Funko Pop toys. So he really does have a lot of the details on him. Now if you notice, just like the Funko Pops, he doesn't really have a mouth on the front, so he doesn't have that, but I love his glass windshield there, which is really cool, and he has all the decals on the side. But also like the other Pop toys, where their arms don't move and their legs don't move, well, they had to make it fair, so unfortunately the wheels don't move on this either. I really wish they did though. And then we have Doc Hudson. Let's check him out too. Doc Hudson looks really cool. He is a super classic car. I love the look on it. It looks really vintage. So I have to say that Funko did a really good job on these Pop car toys. Okay, let's go ahead and open up our next character, who is Mater, who is super cool. I might have to get some more brown Play-Doh so I can make a Mater egg. What do you guys think? Do you guys want me to make a Mater giant Play-Doh surprise egg? If you do, write Mater down in the comments down below. Mater looks so cool. He looks like a really cartoony version of himself. I love it. It's not super detailed, but just enough details to make him look like a real Funko Pop toy. Alright, so next and our last Pop toy is going to be Ramon here. And he looks really cool too. I love his paint job. If you can look up close, he has a lot of glittery sparkles in his paint job, and a really cool flame stripes on the side too. Alright, it's time to open up our giant Play-Doh surprise egg. So unfortunately we have to peel back the Play-Doh, but I could actually save it because I made it in these layers here and put it back together if I needed to. So we'll go ahead and peel back Lightning McQueen, and then we have a lot of red Play-Doh right here, and we'll have to peel all this back too, and then we get all these cool surprises inside. So we have some car stuff in here, and what's this yellow bag? We have some SpongeBob, we have just a bunch of toys in here. So what's the first thing that we're going to open up? Let's open up our giant egg and see what the first toy that we're going to open up. Oh, well, this yellow bag fell out, and that's the SpongeBob bag, so let's go ahead and pick that up. This is the SpongeBob, it's a 2-pack bag. It's like 2 erasers of SpongeBob characters. And what's cool about these erasers, they're puzzle erasers, so you actually have to assemble them. Sort of like Legos, but they're squishy erasers. So which 2 characters did we get from SpongeBob? Alright, well, we have instructions right here, and it looks like we have SpongeBob right there, and that's SpongeBob with glasses, so he looks funny, and I'm guessing the other one is Sandy, so we'll go ahead and assemble them both and see how they look. I'm going to do it really fast with some camera magic. Abracadabra, boom, and we have them assembled. So we have our SpongeBob here with the glasses, and we have Sandy, and they look super awesome, and they're made out of erasers. So if you had some homework you did in pencils, you could actually use them to erase your wrong answers or whatever you're doing that you need an eraser for. Okay, so next we have these Tiny Titans, these Transformer blind bags, which are really awesome. And it looks like we have Bumble Bee according to our card here. There's a lot of different characters to collect. Let's check out Bumble Bee. And wow, this is really cool. This is probably one of the coolest ones I've seen so far because it has a lot of detail on it, and these Tiny Titans usually have 1 or 2 colors, and you can see there's 4 colors here. We have the yellow, the black, the silver, and the blue. So I love the fact that they made it multiple colors instead of just 1 or 2. Okay, we have a Disney Cars surprise egg. It's a candy and stickers egg. And let's go ahead and check these out, because I don't think I've ever opened up one of the Disney Car candy and sticker eggs. So I wonder what kind of candy is inside. Well, we got some hard candy. And if you look closely, it's kind of hard to tell, but they're in shapes of Lightning McQueen, I think that's the red ones, and these little orange, yellow, pink, peachy ones are Mater. Okay, and then we have our stickers, and we have Mater, we have Lightning McQueen, and we have some other ones too, but those are the ones I really care about, is the Mater and Lightning McQueen ones. And that little lightning bolt looks pretty cool too. I could probably add it on one of my, I could probably add it on Mater on the Funko Pop version. That would be pretty cool. Okay, we have this Disney Cars toy of Lightning McQueen here, but we're going to go ahead and save that for last, because we should end the video with Lightning McQueen, since it is a Lightning McQueen video. Alright, let's go ahead and open up these Mashems. These are the Disney Plane Mashems, and they're so cool. I wish I could find some Disney car Mashems. That would be awesome. Oh man, we got the villain from Planes. We have Ripslinger. And I've gotten this one a few times already, but I love him because he's super squishy and you can really stretch him out. That is so cool. I love these really, really squishy Mashems. Sometimes they're hard and sometimes they're squishy. And this one is squishy, just like these Angry Bird ones. These Angry Bird Series 6 Mashems, which if I remember correctly, the Series 6 ones are like sort of see-through. So let's see which one we have and see if it is the see-through ones. And we have the Giant Pig, and he looks beat up. It's the King Pig, and he is see-through. Man, we could really, really stretch him out. Look how funny he looks. He looks like he's even beat up more with his purple eyes. He's like, oh man, it hurts so much. It'd be so funny if that when you're playing the video game and you hit him with the birds, that he would stretch out and like cry before he goes away. Okay, next we have this awesome little surprise ball here. It's the Sonic pullbacks. And what's inside is like these little race car things. So let's see which character. We've only opened up, I think, one of these before. So let's see who we have. And who's familiar with Sonic? Who loves Sonic? I know Sonic, I've been playing it for years. So here, I think that's a checklist that shows the characters. And here's our character. Now she comes with stickers and her car. We'll go ahead and put the stickers on later because we've actually gotten this one before. And let's go ahead and check out the pullback feature because it can race around, which is really awesome. And if you know the Sonic the Hedgehog character's name, write it in the comments down below so we can see who the real Sonic the Hedgehog fans are. Now, it's a really cool toy. For something that comes in a little surprise ball, I love that pullback feature. She really zooms across. It was really, really cool. Okay, let's see, what do we have next? Now we have a blind bag of Thomas and Friends minis. Now if you look here, there's 70 different minis to collect. And on top there's sort of this code, and it says like A/14. And I think there's a different code. So I think if you don't ever get the same kind of code on it, the same numbers, then you'll get different characters every time, I think. Okay, so let's see who we have here. 70 different characters. I can't remember all their names, but if we go down their checklist, it looks like we have Steph in there. Now, I haven't opened up one of these Vinylmations in a long time. We've opened up quite a few, and we got the entire set except for that mystery mini. That mystery little figurine is extra hard to get. I have a feeling I know who it is, but we're still looking for him. So let's see if we get him yet. No, we have Sven, and Sven looks super, super cute as a Vinylmation, doesn't he? He's got his little antlers inside his little Mickey Mouse ears there, and he looks really, really cool. And I love the bottom. It shows a little stamp. It even has their names written down, which I think is really good for like other characters, but I mean, who doesn't know the names of Disney Frozen characters? Okay, we have another Disney card there that we'll save of Mater, and we'll get to our last actual surprise toy here, and it's a Series 1 Power Rangers Megaforce from from Mega Bloks. So we'll open up our Mega Bloks here and see who we have. So we have our instructions, and well, from the blue pieces, it looks like we got the Blue Ranger. So let me go ahead and assemble the Blue Ranger, and so we can check him out. And here's our Blue Ranger all assembled, and he comes with a little gun there. And these Megaforce ones are super cool. I love like the little shark-like poses, or the shark sort of logo in his helmet. I think it's cool. Okay, we're gonna open up our last two toys. These Disney cars of Mater and Lightning McQueen. And these look super cool. They look like they have so much detail. go ahead and start with this Mater figure, and look at this. When you look up close, look at his paint job. It is so awesome. It has like all the faded paint and all the rust and everything. He looks super detailed. His eyes look really cool, his face. There's so much detail in this car. I love it. This might be my favorite Mater toy out of all the ones I've ever opened up. And he rolls around pretty good too, which I love too. So we'll go ahead and smash him into that Angry Bird pig, because he deserves to be smashed into. Okay, and then we have our Lightning McQueen figure. And I don't know if it could top the Mater toy, but Lightning McQueen is super cool and super fast. I love his paint job too. It has all the details of the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup. So he really has such a nice paint job. He looks really awesome, and he rolls around really good too. I need to get him on a bigger floor and really see how fast he can go. So for now, we'll go ahead and smash that pig and put Lightning McQueen right on top of him. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. I think it was awesome. If you did, then hit that thumbs up button down below. And also, let me know what your favorite toy was by writing in the comments. My favorite toy is probably this Mater right here, so I think I'm going to have to go ahead and find more brown Play-Doh so I can make a Mater egg, but it really is hard to find brown Play-Doh. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed this episode of OMT. See you next time, and thanks for watching.